From the time that you were able to recognize emotion on a human face, you began your storytelling career. There are things that I will show you that are going to strike chords that run deep. They're either you're going to think about business, you're going to think about your personal life, you're just going to think about this common, universal form of human communication that absolutely has a place in business. It's critical. All right, so 3 ways that story is going to help you dungeon masters. It is going to give clarity. Where Sean had confusion with his players, you are going to have that clarity and direction that Peter talked about this morning that you need to execute this strategy. Story is also going to create connections. It's going to connect people with your ideas, with your vision. It's also going to connect you with each other, better together. And the last, and probably the most important, is that stories have the ability to build trust and build trust fast. So where the players lost trust in the game, lost trust in the process, they won't with you. Use your natural storytelling skills, and you are going to inspire that trust. So are you ready to go on this journey with me? For example, I just picked one. What does passionate look like? I'm going to use an example from Microsoft, the last 2 CEOs. Here's Steve Ballmer. I think Steve Ballmer was about 6'4", and whenever he presented, he would run out on the stage and he'd do fist pumps, he'd do victory pumps, he would pump his fist at the audience, he'd shake his booty and dance. He'd scream and yell and throw his hands away. Not throw his hands away. That's weird. Throw his hands like this. They always came back to him, though. Okay. Passionate, right? Passionate. Here's the current CEO, Satya Nadella. You're laughing. Why did you laugh over there? It is so different. But remember what Karen said, and she used passionate as an example as well. Yeah, you can have tons of energy and enthusiasm. Maybe that's passion. Or are you an advocate? Because here's what Satya Nadella did when he showed up. Very different wiring, very different style. He's calm, he's introspective, he's very deliberate. He also has infused Microsoft with empathy and emotional intelligence. In fact, when he first came on as CEO, he bought everybody, all the managers in the company, a book called Nonviolent Communication by Dr. Marshall Rosenberg, to teach them how to have difficult conversations so that creativity was no longer stifled in that culture. People were afraid of making mistakes. People were afraid of failing, and they were certainly afraid of speaking up, and he could see how it was stifling Microsoft. So that's passionate too. So these stories are what connects us. And as you go out into the world with your strategy, with your block behaviors, just know this from Joseph Campbell, that to be the hero of your own journey, the true measure of that is to give yourself over to something that is bigger than yourself. And for most of you, that is the success of the people who report to you. That is the success of your clients. And it's a commitment to the values and beliefs of this organization as a whole. So to be clear and to connect with and build trust with the people you need to move to execute this strategy, Dungeon Masters, see it for what it is. It is a story. And start practicing your storytelling skills. And you will get to determine who will be the heroes of your story. Thank you.